All right, people, as soon as I showed you that we're giving away the Vrod, you knew that this video was coming. Whitney, are you excited to unleash your inner Harley dad today?
My inner Harley dad has been waiting to come out. I'm at a point now where I look at my spark peeling in the garage and I go, this is weird. Like, you got 2 kids, you need a Harley.
So now we're gonna see whether or not the Vrod is the right bike for you.
Let's do it.
So, the last time you were on a Harley, I think, on the channel was a million years ago when we had the Lowrider ST, right?
It's all blending into one long motovlog at this point.
Yeah, but it's been a hot minute since we had that bike, and that thing is a lot of fun. This is a very different motor, very, very different. This thing was co-designed with Porsche.
Cool.
It was built off of a race bike, an actual liquid-cooled V-twin race bike.
Even cooler.
Which Harley doesn't make anymore for
Why?
some reason. Harley, I don't know why you decided not to continue making sport bikes, but you already had one. And this thing is the result of making basically a bike designed to go after the VMAX's throne. Just standing here next to it, what do you think?
I love the retro styling of this. I don't know what was going on in the year 2000 for anything. Clothes, cars, bikes. It was a strange time.
Yeah.
But the like futuristic hot rod throwback, half stuck in a wormhole, stretching it out, making it to look fast when it's standing still, that's getting cooler by the year, I think. I recently rode a Honda Rune, and it's got those same kind of, like the radiator makes me think of that.
Yeah, this whole shape right here is very Rune vibe.
I like it, it's cool, and it's aging well, in my opinion.
Yeah, so you did ride it in. Are you ready to get it out on the road?
I'm ready.
Have some fun in the
twisties.
I am
so ready!
Now, before we get out there, we got to blue ball Whitney just a little bit.
Ooh.
You can win this motorcycle right here. We're giving this thing away.
Can I win it?
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can get entered to win. So yeah, you can get yourself entered to win by clicking the link down in the description below. I'm working with Fan of Them. They're a veteran-owned company. Their whole goal is to just help creators make cool content. And that's exactly what they're doing here. They made this video possible along with Whitney coming out and helping me out. So get yourself entered to win. You have until Father's Day. There's a reason why I chose to have this bike end on Father's Day.
And you're not a real dad unless you have a Vrod. You're not a real dad. I'm just gonna say it.
Get yourself entered to win by clicking that link down in the description below. And without further ado, Whitney, let's get out on the road. All right, so we've got your initial impressions on the side of the road, but now that we're out here, why don't you get a little bit more in detail for us? Tell us what's going through your mind as you're riding around on the Vrod.
I think first things first is I gotta let your audience in on the deep state covert mission that is happening here that Spite has been doing for the last, how long have we been friends? 5 years?
Something like that, yeah.
The covert mission that Spite is enacting on as we speak is he's trying to convert me to a Harley dad. I've resisted. I'm like, oh no, I still like, this bike and whatever. But then, hey, you want to ride the Vrod? You want to ride the VMAX? It's like, sure, we lost the VMAX today, but it's official. Like, I feel like my DNA is changing and I'm becoming a Harley dad, and I'm trying to fathom what my life is gonna be like from here on out. And like, should I get a Vrod? Should I sell the Spark Peeling 701 for a Vrod? I don't know. Is that the best cruiser I've been on? Oh, I also really like the Lowrider ST. And then it just led back to the thought that I was like, Spite is just trying to convert me to be a cruiser guy. Like, that's it. It's that simple.
There is something to be said for having fun on a cruiser. I mean, they do make cool cruisers, people. They make cool cruisers. But you said something on the way in that I think is going to irritate literally everybody on the planet. And I need you to say that now that we're on camera. because you have now ridden 3 of the different giveaway bikes, right? You've ridden the Diavel, you've ridden the CBR 1000R, or CB 1000R, which you didn't really like, which is totally fine. But you really loved the Diavel. Like, you fell in love with the Diavel. But then you said something on the way out that you need to say to the internet here, because if I say it, they're not going to believe me.
Well, and if I say it, then they're really not going to believe me. That's fine. I don't care. Whitney does, solemnly declare that I love the Vrod more than the Diavel.
I said people.
It.
I'm not just blowing smoke up the bike.
Let me tell the people why. So, to get from Spite's house to where we film is a beautiful Texas toll road where the speed limit is 80. It took us 40 minutes to get out here on the Diavel and the VMAX. It did not take us 40 minutes to get out here on the Sportster and the Vrod. I'll just say that. It didn't take us 40 minutes. It took us less than 40 minutes because I was flying the whole way here, and I was giggling and having fun because this felt a lot more planted on the highway. It felt more fun at, whatever we were going. I was going over 100 at one point, but it didn't scare me. It was like this could keep going even though it only has 5 gears. That's crazy.
Whenever you get on a motorcycle, like I've developed a feeling for when you're gonna like it, and then we know within the first 5 seconds whether or not you're gonna like it. But I can really tell if you're gelling with a motorcycle based on how you ride it on the highway.
Oh,
because if you're just feeling, okay, whatever about a bike, or it's fine, you just kind of do your own thing, and you're not speeding, you're not doing anything silly. But then when you're having fun, like you're really having fun on a bike, you ride very differently.
But also, I think the first one you saw me flying through was the lowrider. And I was
actually, you know what? Now I remember specifically you giggling and laughing on the lowrider.
Yes. There's something to be said about bikes that carry all their weight down low,
So now that we've talked about some of the more esoteric stuff, to just the general vibes about the bike, tell me about how you're feeling about the motor and stuff. How's the power feel to you?
The power feels amazing. It's one of those things where it's it's funny haha and not funny uh-oh. Sometimes you hop on a Ducati V4S or something and you go, oh, this is funny uh-oh for somebody like me who's an anxious rider. But then hopping on this, the power delivery, the throttle response, the throttle itself is all very happy and fun.
One of the things that I've noticed, just based on the seating position, when you're looking out in front of you, do you see the front tire?
Yes, significantly so.
It's so far out in front of you that you can see the front tire.
Yes.
And yet it handles really well, doesn't it? It's not sharp or anything. It's not like you're going to flip it into a corner. But once you get it on a line, it's so smooth and it's so predictable.
It's super smooth, and I ergos are great on this. I don't feel super uncomfortable. The only complaint is that my right boot doesn't really fit anywhere comfortable, but I don't know if that's a bent in foot peg or something, but that's my only complaint. But other than that, I think that's what gives you, so there's a lot of things happening to give me the confidence to go fast. But it's being comfortable is one of them. Having the right amount of power delivery in a way that's it's delivered properly too, because delivery is everything. And then it's smooth. And then I like the brakes. It's got really good brakes on it.
It's a little bit cumbersome at slow speed, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
it's not bad.
Not bad though. I don't even really think so. These bumps suck. Blah.
The suspension is very stiff, and it's not really adjustable. That's a bit of a bummer. I really wish that Harley put adjustable suspension on there, because that is called the street rod. So a little bit of V-Rod history here now that we're kind of towards the back half of the video. There's 1,000 different, I seriously think there's 20 different V-Rod models. There's either 12 or 20 different models of the V-Rod. When it first launched, it was the VRSC-A, which was V-Twin Racing Street Concept A. And then there's the V-Twin Racing Street Concept B, and then there's the VRSC-R, which is what that is. So that is the R model of the V-Rod, and they only made that bike for 2 years. And it's the only one that has pegs where they're at. It's the only one that has suspension as built as that is. It's the only one that had the big tank at the time. That is truly an R model V-Rod, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because it's a Harley. What is it doing with an R on it?
Could you imagine for a second going into a Honda or a Harley dealership? I'm so glad this honey bucket driver didn't go. I'm so glad. But could you imagine walking into a Harley Davidson dealership in 2004? Like, what a time to be alive. It was so crazy. I mean, like, Harleys were dominating in the 70s and 80s, and then in the 90s you started having more sport bike riders and stuff. And to my understanding, this was kind of like Harley's, like, how do we get both camps sort of bike.
Yeah. You should play with the power here, though. We got a bit of a straight. Isn't it so much fun?
This is the bike, even though there's like no wind protection, I would take this out in a second on like a long highway, good old-fashioned American road trip. Like, gone.
Yeah, I did 650 miles this last weekend on that bike, and it was so comfortable and cozy.
I was about to say,
cruisy.
like, were you happy afterwards?
Yeah, I felt great. But yeah, that was a hell of a time to be alive in a Harley dealer, because you had a lot of kind of classic bikes, and then suddenly the V-Rod came out. But you also had Buells available in Harley dealers at the time.
Right.
You know,
right,
you could get a Ulysses, you could get the X12s or whatever, the ones that are built on the Sportster motors. They're all rotted out. You could get some wild stuff at a Harley Davidson dealership, and now not so much.
Yeah, it is interesting to watch a bike manufacturer that's been around as long as Harley Davidson has, and following like American history, you know, and trends and tastes and culture. And here we are, you know, in 2025. It's different, it's unusual, but I'm really happy something like the Pan America
Yep.
came out. That's I don't know, it's cool to watch. It's cool to witness. This is honestly a bike that would be fun to own.
Yeah, I'm really upset that I have to give that one away. I really am. That is such a nice bike. It's such a great bike. Also, it's like,
how much are they used?
That one I paid $6,000 for.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the crazy thing about that bike is, because it's got a belt drive, because it's got hydraulic valves, because you know, the oil's really easy to get to. You don't really have to maintain that thing, like, at all. You just need to do the oil.
Even better.
Like,
I love bikes like that.
You don't have to worry about it. It just runs. And it's a Porsche. So, you know.
I need one. You guys are probably going to start witnessing physical changes in my appearance that make me start to slowly morph into a Harley dad from the early 2000s, which is a form I happily, I will willingly accept. I will willingly accept turning into a pot-belly dentist.
You're going to grow a beard and start sporting a bandana and stuff?
Dude. That's me. That's it. It's happening. That's my final thought. It's happening. You guys heard it here first, so if you get, you know, weirded out, just know that I warned you.
Well, guys, if you want to win that bike, if it's got the like the most enthusiastic Whitney seal of approval.
Yeah, dude.
If you want to win that thing, you click the link down in the description below, and you can get yourself entered to win. That thing is one of the best bikes I've ever had in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
It is so much fun. And I'm going to be so sad when it's gone. So, you know, again, I know you guys are thinking, oh, he's hyping it up because it's a giveaway bike. I bought this one to give away because I was so curious about it. And I'm so sad that I have to. Like, I literally have to give it away.
Do you, though? You do.
Yeah,
Aww,
I do.
What a bummer.
But, yeah, no, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, link down in the description. You've got till Father's Day, actually. So somebody's going to get a very nice Father's Day gift from Spite's Corner.
Hell yeah, brother.
And fan of them. So, yeah, get yourself entered to win and be the one to make me sad by getting this bike. Whitney, thank you so much for coming out and having fun. And
my pleasure. This bike is now one that's on my radar, which is not a good sign. It's not a good sign. I'm ready to sell this fart, kind of like. How funny would it be if I replaced it with the Vrod? This is like the best upgrade ever.
You absolutely should. That would be awesome. Well, guys, we're going to wrap this one up, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.